Hello all, I know it's been a little bit since my last video. Just got busy with work, but I got a lot of time off here for a little bit, so I'm gonna try to get through a lot of the stuff that's just been kind of piling up. And yeah, try to get through that. As you can see here, I actually burnt my table. We were using it for some cooking stuff, and yeah, grease fire. About as much as I can say. But hey, still using it. So let's go. Today we have, just gonna jump right into it. We have the WWE Legend Series 10 Big Van Vader. I am happy for this. I don't have a Vader, so this is actually my first Vader figure, whether it's Jax or anything else. So really cool. Glad he comes with the big helmet, and he's got his normal mask and an alternate head. This is gonna be a good one. I like the Legends line. It does suck that it's Target exclusive. There's no Target by where I live, so my friend Cranky in Orlando, I've mentioned him a lot. He found this for me, picked it up, sent it to me. So there we got the sides. There's the back. If you want to pause and read that. So yeah, I'm guessing this is specifically supposed to be Great American Bash 1990. I mean, it says that in the description. I kind of just view this overall as like some of his New Japan and early WCW gear in general, not just like that one show, especially with the mask and everything, so, or the helmet. But yeah, I am excited to get into this. He looks great. I think most people might remember Vader more for the his WWF run in the mid-90s, where he had just the red and black and it said Vader time. If you haven't seen Vader's work in Japan or his early WCW work in the early 90s, I highly recommend it. It's he genuinely is one of the best big men of all time, so really happy that we're getting that era Vader with this. So yeah, let's go ahead and as soon as I can find my... Where did I put it? There it is. Apologies, I couldn't find my box cutter to get the tape off of these boxes. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and open this guy up. Excited for this one. I think that's it. As you can see also on the back, this had DDP, John Cena, Brutus Beefcake, and Big Van Vader. The only one of these I got was Vader. I think Cranky said they didn't have DDP. I know it's like his WWE run DDP, so I didn't really want it anyway. But they had the other ones, and out of all four, the only one I really wanted was Vader anyway, so. Yeah. I can't wait for the Bam Bam Bigelow one. That one's going to be awesome. ECW Bam Bam. There we go. Alright, cool. So that is on there. So we got the helmet. The helmet had a little bit of a plastic tie on it, so I was trying to get that off. I think that's it though. We got his mask. Alternate head. Alternate hands. And then we got the man himself. Just straighten out the joints. Vader. Right off the bat, one disappointing thing about this figure, at least mine, that I am noticing, is he does have a pretty loose joint. It just falls. That sucks. Luckily going forward it doesn't, but going back, he just drops. That's really disappointing. So I'm going to have to like kind of pose him leaning forward a little bit so that doesn't happen. So disappointing there, but let's just get more into this. It's definitely like a sleeker body than I think some previous Vaders. Definitely a sleeker body than the ones Jax used. This definitely fits more of a young Leon White, so cool. Like I said, we got his kind of early mask, not the Vader mask we're all more familiar with. And we got the alternate head. This is the one that you can use. Whether he's maskless or you want to put the mask on it, I guess. Does it go on? Let's see. Doesn't like come apart or anything, and I don't really want to like tear it, so we're gonna leave that off just because it looks like that's got to be stretched out a little bit before it'll go on the head, and I don't want to risk like tearing it or something, so we'll leave that. But there's the alternate head. Then we got the actual mask that he comes with. Let's kind of get a comparison here. Yep, I think it's pretty good for what it needs to be. And then, of course, he comes with the V hands for Vader time. And then if you want, you can switch them out with the kind of open mic hands. Or if you want, they're so big and bulky, they act like fisted hands anyways. There, see, he's leaning back. It's that loose torso. That sucks. Oh well, nothing I can really do about it, I guess, after I opened it. So then we got his helmet. And that just slides right on perfectly. For anybody who doesn't know, in his early WCW run, and especially I know in his Japan run, he would come out with this, and it had a little like apparatus on the back that when they did the button, it shot steam out. I mean, it was really cool. It was like a whole presentation. And of course, there he goes again, see? But yeah, that's what this run kind of really represents. And yeah, that's what we got. I mean, it's a pretty cool figure. He's got all the kind of articulation of what you would expect out of one of these big man elites, kind of like the previous Mark Henrys we've gotten. So that's pretty cool. He does have one thing. A lot of the wrestlers with singlets kind of have this problem, and maybe it's just the ones I get, but it seems like almost all the ones I get that have a singlet have this problem, where if you kind of notice, the paint is different from the skin under the singlet to like where the arms and head are. It's different because it's painted separately, I guess, or it's not molded, it's painted. So you have to really look to kind of see that difference, but it's not too bad. Of course, we've got all the little deco, those little like kind of lightning cracks, I guess you could say, all over the tights. We got his boots, just regular red and black boots, the gloved hands. Yeah, I mean, overall, it's just a really good-looking Vader. I wish mine didn't have that torso issue going back, but yeah, it is what it is. But coming with this piece, I like the mask. I think Mattel's done it before. I know Jax did it. And this one, which I wish I could have gotten it on the head, but like I just don't want to risk tearing it and stretching it out too much. I'll work on that later. Maybe like I don't know, heat it up a little bit and try to get it on there. I'm going to be displaying him mostly with this mask anyways, because that's this era it's representing. So, yeah, and this is just it's a rubber. It's a bit of a harder rubber, but it works. I know I kind of complain about the hard rubber jackets. It works for this because, I mean, it's not going over his arms or anything. It does that. So I'm cool with it for that. But yeah, that is our WWE Legends Vader. Happy to get it. I think my next video, I'm going to take a look at the WWE Elite Royal Rumble Umaga. So we'll kind of get to that one. But that's it for this one. Yeah, Big Van Vader. Awesome. Love it. Still wish it didn't have that torso issue, but, you know, I think that's kind of minor in the grand scheme of things. So, yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video.